Hi, it's Michelle, your holistic health coach, and as the day is winding down here in Michigan, and as you can tell, we're getting some cool weather, and it's just going to be September, so it seems kind of early, but as the day is winding down, I wanted to speak to you about routines, because I think sometimes at the end of the day, when we're looking at what we accomplished and possibly some real important things that we didn't take the time for, the question of routines comes in. And I think for some people, I think they kind of maybe fight routines because it might take the spontaneity out of life. You might sacrifice those spontaneous moments. But I want you to consider routines, at least for the non-negotiables in your life. And what are the non-negotiables in your life? For me, just to speak, for this purpose, for me, one of my non-negotiables, of course, is my health and wellness. And so I know in my day, I have to set up routines for my health and wellness. So for instance, it might include scheduling things that will help me deal with the stress of the day. Because of course we're all dealing with an immense amount of stress. And you really have to plan times in the day, a routine for de-stressing your life. So possibly meditation, maybe it's journaling, maybe it's taking a walk. There's forms of being in the moment, or taking, having a mindfulness practice that are not just particularly meditation. There's different forms of meditation. Because really it's just about focusing your mind, and you can focus your mind. One of the big trends was coloring books. So that's one thing for the stress. And then of course planning meals. Actually planning meals and setting yourself up for success in the day is a non-negotiable. And you can do that, pre-planning. Like I've mentioned before, you can do the breakfast in a jar, the overnight oatmeal, that sort of thing. You could do salads in a jar, really great to grab for lunches, and even sometimes dinners if you're working late in the office, or you get home late and you don't want to fix a dinner. Doing meals that will serve multiple meals, so like soups and stews, that sort of thing. Prepackaging your snacks for the week, like nuts and trail mix, maybe apples with nut butters, chia pudding, like I did the video for the chia pudding. So that sort of thing. So that's a non-negotiable. That needs to be a routine. Also taking time for exercising. And it doesn't have to be strenuous, but it's so important to keep ourselves moving and keep ourselves in good physical shape. So that's a non-negotiable. That needs to be a routine. And then really, really important, and I'm sure that you've seen the studies on sleep and how it affects our bodies restoring during the night. So it's making it a consistent bedtime. And if you're one of those who you get in bed and your mind just keeps racing, so possibly you do some journaling and you kind of purge what's in your mind, especially if it's, oh my gosh, what I didn't do today, what do I need to get done? I'm already starting with, today's tasks for tomorrow. Write it down and get it out of your mind. It's on paper. You're not going to forget about it, or it's in your smartphone. And then making sure, and this is so important, that you're turning off your electronics early, or at least protecting yourself from the light. There's, applications that you can use. There's glasses you can buy. It's really important for the quality of your sleep. So you can see the benefits of routines. And what happens when you have these routines that are non-negotiable is the momentum from the benefits of those, feeling better, being less stressed, eating really well, getting your exercise in, sleeping really well. The benefits of those creates this ripple effect, and it helps you continue in that path of planning, and it doesn't take away the spontaneous moments in your life. It really won't. You'll still have the time for that. So I really recommend creating routines on your non-negotiables. So take a minute and write down your non-negotiables, and start with a small list. Start with what is really the number one priority in your life. Anyway, your comments, I appreciate them. I am grateful for you stopping in and all the support and encouragement, liking the videos, sharing the videos. If this really would resonate with somebody, please share, and leave your comments, suggestions, questions. Thank you so much for the time that you've spent with me tonight. Enjoy the rest of the evening or daytime, morning, wherever you might be. Thanks again.